3. Welcome back to FSI MMA show. I am G and my co-host Big Lou. We're going to break down UFC 268. Uzman versus Cody Covington. All right, so I guess we can just get into the fights. First fight in the card is going to be the Jamaican sensation. Osborne, was it Odell Osborne against Carlos Vergara?
Vergara, yeah.
Carlos Vergara. Carlos Vergara comes in at a plus 168. Osborne comes in at a minus 180. Carlos comes in with a 9-2 record with 6 wins by KO and 1 loss by submission. Osborne comes in with a 9-4 record with 4 wins by KO, 4 wins by sub, 1 loss by KO, and 2 by sub. Carlos's last fight was against, this is his debut. So he fought in the Contender Series back in 2021 on week 2. He beat Bruno Rodriguez with a TKO in the first round. He lasted 41 minutes. Before that, he fought an LFA for Devin Miller, and he lost by a rear naked choke in the first round. Ali Osborne, his last match was against Manel Cape, and he got hit with a flying knee in the first round. Then before that, he beat Jerome Pereira with a KO punch in the first round. And then he lost to Brian Kelleher by guillotine choke. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Like I said, this is Carlos's first time under the big lights. Ozzy has been there for a while already, so he really knows how it feels. Ozzy comes in as a little bit as a striker, but I don't know. I think the experience, not that much experience, but the slight experience that Osborne has, I think Osborne might take this one.
Well, I mean, we don't know who's going to show up. Which Osborne's going to show up? I mean, the guy pretty much got slept, in the Manel fight. So it's, to me, I don't know, man. That's going to be a difficult one. Plus, CJ, he takes, I mean, this is his debut, but he takes a lot of punishment. I mean, I went back and looked at a couple of his fights, and it was like, wow, man, this guy takes a lot of punishment. So, but I mean, Odell's always in great shape. I could see him taking this, trying to get back on the right track. I could see him taking this. So I agree with you. I'm gonna stay with Odell. O'Day.
All day. All right. So next match we're gonna go.
Sorry, guys, we butcher names around here.
Yes, sir. All right. So we're gonna butcher this one very bad. So be prepared. The next match is gonna be Melsik Bagdosarian versus Bruno Souza. Melsik comes in at a minus 315. Souza comes in at a plus 285. Melsik comes in as a striker. Melsik comes in at a 6-1 record with 5 wins by KO and 1 loss by submission. Souza comes in with a 10-1 record with 1 KO win, 2 subs, and he has never been subbed or KO. Melsik's last match was against Colin Algen. He won that in the second round by KO. Before that, he fought in the Contender Series, beat Dennis Buzuka, and he won that by decision. Bruno Souza's last match was against Javier Garcia at LFA. He won that by decision, and the match before that was against Ellie John. He won that by decision. I don't know, just looking at these two guys, looking at their records and stuff like that. It looks like Souza has really no power. and 10 wins, 1 KO. Subs and 10 wins, 2 subs. All his wins are by decision, which pretty much he could last the whole 3 rounds. But I think Melzik is gonna knock this guy out.
Yeah, Melzik is a much better fighter than Bruno, man. Bruno, I mean, Bruno's he trains with Michoud Academy, so he's with the Michoud brothers over there. He's got the karate background. So you already know. I mean, he's gonna be circling the ring and doing the same thing like Michoud, pretty much. You'll see that. You're gonna see that in him. But yeah, I definitely Melzik, I definitely see him taking this easy with no problem in the second round. Not a problem. So I definitely he's a much more aggressive fighter. He showed that in the last fight that he had. He just overtook the fight. So you know what? I'm sticking with Melzik on this one. Definitely.
Sounds good. So the next match is gonna be Dustin Jacoby versus John Allen Art. Jacoby comes in at -355. Allen Art comes in at a +320. Both guys comes in as a striker. Allen has some BJJ background in him. Jacoby comes in with a 15-5 record, which is 10 wins by KO, 1 by sub. He has lost 1 time by KO and 2 by subs. Allen Art comes in at a 13-6 with 9 KO wins and 4 sub losses. Dustin's last match was against the dentist, Darren Stewart. He KO'd him in the first round. Before that, he fought Ian Kuntalaba, and he went to a split decision. And then he fought Maxim Griffin, and he won that by decision. John Allen Art, he fought Ramon Dolizzi, and he won that by he lost that by decision. Before that, he fought Mike Rodriguez. Mike Rodriguez beat him by decision, and Alex Silva beat him in Future FC6 with a TKO. I don't know, for this match, I'm gonna go with Justin. He has a little bit more experience. He has a better record. Well, not better record, 10 KOs by 9 KOs. But I think the experience will take this match.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, Dustin's a main card fighter. I don't know what he's doing in the early prelims. I mean, yeah, obviously I figured somebody else fell off this card. I think he's filling in for this one. I'm not sure who it was, but John Allen. I mean, that guy throws a lot of punches, man. He throws them in bunches too. So, I mean, he's got BJJ background a little bit there, and I don't see him getting past Dustin. Dustin's gonna walk him into deep waters and just finish him off. So I agree with you. I'm sticking with Dustin Jacoby on this one.
Well, for this match, Dustin is the short notice call.
Yeah.
John was gonna fight Aleska Kamara, and Kamara pulled out for an injury.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Dustin has just a little bit more experience. He's trying to be fighting this guy, right? This guy I think he doesn't have the skills to beat Dustin. But in UFC, anything can happen, and anything will go the other way.
Dustin, we're getting a treat because we're getting we're getting Dustin in the early prelims. This is a treat for us.
So, all right, so we agree in this one. So now the next match is gonna be Valente versus Chris Barnett. Valente comes in at a -120. Barnett comes in at a +115. Pretty much both well-rounded. Barnett's pretty much a striker. Valente comes in with a 7-13 record. Bennett comes in with a 21-7 record. Valente got 10 wins by KO, 2 by subs. He lost 5 times by KO and 1 by sub. Barnett comes in with a 16 KO wins and three wins by KO and one by sub. Valente's last match was against Jace Collar, which he lost. Before that, he fought Maurice Green, which he lost, and Michelle Oleskier, which he lost. So he has lost his last 3 matches. So this sound like if he loses this one, that might be he might be on the cutting board
Hmm.
and get cut right away.
He might be fighting with desperation. I mean, Chris, I mean, if it goes more than 1 round, the guy's going to start gassing quick, man. I saw that Ben Rothwell fight, when he was fighting him, and he was just like all over the place, kind of gassed out. And I mean, yeah, John's got to get it, he's got to get it together, man. I know that, he's got BJJ in his back pocket there. He's got to find a way to get this down to the ground because he also takes a lot of punishment. So if you can get this down to the ground and try to work and maybe get submit Chris, I think he might have a chance. Otherwise, if this stays standing, it could be a big problem for him. So, but I got a feeling that John's going to pull this out, so I'm going to stick with him. So I'm sticking with John.
John Valente?
Yes.
And I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with Chris.
You're going to go with Chris?
Yeah, I think Chris is going to knock him out in the first round.
Oh, we'll see, man.
First round KO.
Wow.
Put that on your books.
That's first round. All right, I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna type it in, man. First round.
Yep, first round. Wow. Put it on your books. Put it on your books, man. Put it on the books.
All right, G. All right, G. You got it.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the next match, which is Ian Gary versus Jordan Williams. Gary comes in at a -370. William comes in at a +330. Gary comes in as a striker. Gary comes in with a 7-0 record. William comes in with a 9-5 record. Gary has 4 wins by KO, 1 by sub. Williams has 7 wins by KO, 1 by sub. Lost twice by KO and lost once by sub. This is his debut. His last match was in Cage Warriors. He beat John Grant in a decision 5-rounder. Before that, he fought Ostum Arkman, and he beat him by a head kick in the second round. Jordan Williams, his last fight was against Mickey Gall, which he got submitted in the first round. Before that, he lost to Nasruddin Marif, and he lost that by decision. So
he's on the same card too.
Yeah, he has. So Jordan Williams has not won a match in the UFC yet since he started. So this is 2 losses in a row in the UFC. So if he loses again this time, so he might be on a chopping block as well. So
yeah, I mean, I can't. If he loses again, I can't see him staying on.
Yep.
There's no way. I mean, I have no idea who's going to show up. He's 2-3 in his last 5. So, he's got to show them that he belongs here. I mean, this guy, you got to show that you belong. You can't just keep throwing up L's, people want to see, they want to see wins. But
and this guy got lucky because he's been in a contender twice, 2 years in a row, 2019, 2020. 2019 he lost, and then he came back in 2020 and he won.
Yeah.
And he also has fought in Bellator. No, wait. I'm mistaken. He's been in a contender series 3 times.
3 times?
Yep. He went in 2018 and beat Tim Cameron. Then he went to Bellator. After that, he went back to the contender series, lost. Then the following year, he went back to contender series and he won. So this guy got 3 chances to get into the UFC.
Wow.
And he's a 0-2 in the UFC. But you know what? I think he's gonna, I think he got a chopping block in this one. I think they're gonna cut him out as well. So I'm gonna go with Ian on this one.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. They're saying that this pretty much Ian. They're saying that he's the next Conor McGregor. You know, so I mean, whatever is worth. I mean, you know, let's see what he's all about. Let's check it out. I mean, he's definitely a well-rounded fighter. We'll call it here. Let me see here real quick. And this is his debut. I can see him going after Jordan real quick and taking care of him in the first round. I could definitely see that happening. So I'm sticking with Ian.
Nice. All right. So the next one is going to be Edmund Shabazian versus Nasruddin Molov, whatever. Shabazian comes in at a plus 107. Nasruddin comes in at a minus 115. Shabazian 11-2 record, a 9 by KO, 1 by sub, and lost 1 by KO. Nasruddin comes in at a 10-3 record, 4 wins by sub, 4 by KO, and has only been sub once, never been KO'd. Edmund has been in a bad little slump, you know, losing to Jack Hermanson in May of this year, and then he lost to Derek Brunson in July 31st of 2020, which everybody was so hyped up. Say, oh, he's gonna beat this. This is Ronda Rousey protege,
Their
right?
protege, yeah.
So people had high hopes for this kid. And like I said, he's still young, so he still can make it. He just got to focus himself. He's only 23 years old.
Yeah.
Nasruddin comes in, and his last fight was against Ian Heinisch. He beat him with a second round KO. Before that, he lost to Phil Hawes, which is on the card as well, and Jordan Williams, which we already know that he beat him. This is gonna be very interesting. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with Edmund on this one. I think he's gonna look.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's gonna bounce back.
Dude, Nasruddin is the pick, man. Nasruddin is the pick. There's no way Edmund Shabazian is gonna win this fight. There is no way. No way. This guy's well-rounded. He's good. He's good all around. He's a good striker. He could take it down to the ground. There's no way that Shabazian is gonna be able to beat Nasruddin. I'm gonna go on the line here and put my money on Nasruddin. There's no way that Shabazian is gonna be able to beat him. And what is it? He's currently right now at a minus 125 on DraftKings. Not gonna make no money on him, but
exactly.
Hey,
so if you think about it, if the bettors think that he's at 125, it doesn't. They're not 100% certain that he's gonna win because the line is.
I'm still sticking with him.
The line is too close.
To me, he's the much better fighter in this match right here. There's no way Shabazian is gonna win. No way. He's 4-2 since he came on. Since he's in the UFC, 4-2. Forget it. And it was his last 2 that he dropped. You know, so maybe he doesn't belong in that weight class. You know, he should think about going down a little bit further down because these big guys are taking care of him, and not they're slapping him around. I'm sticking with Nasruddin on this one.
Oh, Nasruddin is only 1-2 in the UFC. Oh, 2-1.
No,
it's 2-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say
2-1.
All right, so listen, you know what? We're gonna slap a disagreement on this one, guys. You heard it here first.
No, man. The protege is gonna win.
The protege is gonna win. All right. Hey, listen, Ronda Rousey's busy with her baby. She'll be watching, but she ain't helping him train for this. That's for sure.
We'll see. All right, the next match is gonna be Phil Hawes against Chris Curtis. Phil Hawes comes in at minus 290. Chris Curtis comes in at plus 275. Hawes comes in as a wrestler. Hawes comes in with an 11-2 record, 7 wins by KO, 2 by subs. Lost 1 by KO, 1 by sub. Chris Curtis comes in with a 26-8 record, 14 wins by KO, 1 by sub. Has lost 1 time by sub and 1 by KO. Phil Hawes' last fight was against Kyle Darkus. He beat him by decision. He beat Nasruddin by decision. He beat Jacob Macon by punches, and he won in his contender series match. Chris Curtis' last match was against uh Kenny Robinson in XMMA, and he won that by decision. Then he fought Kyle Stewart. He beat him in the third round by KOs. So this is actually his debut in the UFC. So
Yeah.
a lot of his matches were, I guess regional sets.
Ex MMA. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Yeah, because he was on the contender series, and then after the contender, what was that? The contender series in back in 2018, he didn't make it, and he supposedly retired. The guy retired, and then he came back into the with PFL. PFL gave him a chance, and he went there, and he got
he got beat
oh
badly. He only won
yeah,
one time.
one time, yeah.
At one time in PFL.
Yeah, so then and then XMA MMA he won 2 times. So now to debut against Phil Haas, man, that's hard, man. That is real hard. Yo, I mean, you come in, well-rounded wrestler right there, man. Super fast, striker, accuracy, forget it. I mean, this Phil Haas is just, I mean, there's to me, I don't know who put this fight together, but hey, this is really not a good match. I mean, Phil Haas is, he's gonna take this one easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the same way. Halls is gonna take this. Plus, Halls has a 7.5 reach advantage, so he might just pick him out
Yeah.
from the outside and just tear him up. All right, so Halls is the pick.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So the
Yeah,
next fight is gonna be Alaquinta against Bobby Green. Both guys come in with some BJJ grappling. Both guys are strikers. Alaquinta comes in with a 14-6 record, 7 wins by KO, 1 by sub. Never been KO'd, but has been sub 3 times. Bobby Green comes in with a 27-12 record, 9 wins by TKO, 8 wins by subs, has lost twice by sub and twice by KO. Alaquinta's last match was against Daniel Hooker, and he lost that by decision. Before that, he brought down to Cerrone, and he lost that by decision. And he beat Kevin Lee by decision in 2018. He fought Khabib back in 2018 and Diego Sanchez back in 2017. So this guy has fought some competitive fighters. Bobby Green is no slouch either. So he has Rafael Fazis. He won that. I mean, he lost that by decision. Tago Moses, he lost that by decision. Alan Patrick, he won that one. Landon Vanada, he beat on Clay Guida. Francisco Trinaldi, Dark Close. So he has a lot of matches in the UFC. A lot of matches in the UFC.
Oh yeah.
Oof, that's a lot of matches. Well, and this one, I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna. It's gonna be a hard one, but I'm gonna go with Al Quinta on this one.
Wow. Oh my God. That's not the pick. That's not the pick right there. We got a disagreement right here, boy. Listen. Bobby Green got robbed his last fight. Yes, he did. He got robbed. He should have won that fight against Rafael. He got robbed. You know what? And I mean, I don't know what the judges were thinking. That I had that fight 2-1. But hey, that's why you never leave it in the judge's hands. You got to finish the fight, man. Let's go, finish him up. But the pick here is Bobby Green all the way, man. That's the pick right now. Alaquinta, I mean, that guy, he's been out of commission for a while. Oh man, when was the last time he fought? Let me see. It wasn't
2020.
Yeah. Okay. So what?
Well, Well, he fought Mike Perry in a grappling match. 2019 was against Dan Hooker.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm looking. No, it was again. Oh, yep, against Dan Hooker. Yeah, 2019. So I don't know, man. I'm sticking with Bobby Green on this one. So we disagree. I'm marking that one.
All right, next match is gonna be Alex Pereira against Andrea Michoudidis. Alex comes in at a 230 favorite. Andreas comes in at a plus 220. Perez comes in at a 3-1 with 3 KO wins. 0 KO, 0 losses by KO, and 1 loss by sub. Andreas comes in at 13-4, 7 wins by KOs, 4 by subs, and he's lost 4 times by KO. Alex is debuting at his first match in the UFC. Before that, he was in LFA. He beat Thomas Powell with a TKO in the first round. Marquez Venecia back in 2016 with a KO. So
But don't forget this guy is the one. This is his debut in the UFC, and this is the guy that knocked out Israel Adesanya in kickboxing.
That's in kickboxing.
So everybody's like, yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy that knocked him out.
But
laid Izzy out.
But that was back in kickboxing. This guy had a
that was in kickboxing.
Yeah, so he was in kickboxing. Let me see. In 2016, he fought Marquez Venecia, right? He won that match. He had a 4-year layoff.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
And he came back and he fought Thomas Powell and he beat him with a TKO in the first round. That's 4 years.
Yeah, it's a long time, man.
Very long.
A long time. But listen, you know what? He's been training with Glover Teixeira. He's been doing his camp with him up in Connecticut. And listen, this guy, he's the pick. This guy's the pick right here. This guy's in great shape. I mean, Glover's got a bunch of good fighters up there he trained with and everything. I mean, this guy he's had a really, really good training camp. I look forward to this guy. I look forward to him. Beating Andreas at least in the second round. It should be a wrap. That's the pick for me.
Gonna be interesting, but with a 3-1 record and a 4-year layoff, I don't know. That says something for me. Let me see. Did he fight?
Okay.
He fight while he was off.
Right.
Well, he did have
Remember, he was training with the lightweight champ.
That don't mean nothing.
Light heavyweight champ. Sorry.
That don't mean nothing. He fought twice this year in 2021 in a kickboxing match. He beat Autumn Valkylev in January, and then he fought him again. He just fought him in September, and he lost. No. No. But I think I'm leaning towards him as well. I think he's gonna come in. I don't know if he's gonna KO him in the second round, but I'm gonna pick Alex as well.
I just see a vicious leg kick right up to the head, man, and just taking Andreas right out. I just see that. But
all right, so we're gonna hit the main card. is the main
All
card
right,
is
so that's the
very, very, very,
we agree with that one. So
very.
yo, this main card is sick, bro. It's sick.
First match of the main card is gonna be Justin Gaichi versus Michael Chandler. Gaichi comes in at a minus 200, but Chandler comes in at a plus 185. So we all know Gaichi is a striker, goes in there, gives it his all, does not give up. But Chandler is no slouch as well. He is a wrestler and a striker. Gaichi comes in with a 22-3 record, 19 wins by KO, 1 by sub, has lost twice by KO and 1 time by sub. Chandler comes in with a 22-6 record, 10 wins by KO, 7 by subs, has been knocked out 4 times. Justin's last match was against the champ Khabib. He went to second round and he got choked out. He after that was Tony Ferguson, Dan Cerrone, Elson Barbosa, James Vick. So he had the who's of of the UFC right there. He lost against Dustin Poirier and Eddie Alvarez, beat Michael Johnson. So
You
he's
know, you know what Khabib said? He said he didn't want to break Justin Gaethje's arm when he was going to put him in an arm bar. He didn't want to break his arm in front of his mother and father.
Yep.
So he just put him to sleep. It's like, yo, man, Khabib is one of the best, man. One of the best. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Michael Chandler comes in with a loss. He fought for the belt against Charles Oliveira. His last match, KO'd win. He had Oliveira in the first round. Oliveira came back.
He rocked him, man. He rocked him.
Fought him good. He beat Daniel Hooker in his UFC debut with a first round KO, which that was shocked the world. He beat Benson Henderson and back in Bellator, which that's no shocker. But
you know what, Chandler, that overhand right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This is gonna be very interesting, like very, very interesting match. And whoever wins this match is supposedly fighting for the belt. So I think I'm gonna go with Justin, Mr. Gaethje.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's the pick. Justin is the pick, man. Justin's got. I mean, Chandler's good, but he doesn't have hands like Justin, man. Justin. I think this is a perfect match because both. I mean, they're definitely nobody's going to the ground in this fight. There's no way. This fight, Chandler will probably try because Justin's just way too powerful. I mean, he's just his boxing is way better than Chandler. I mean, after what he did to the Kukui over here, man, rocked him, left and right. There's no way that I don't see Chandler getting past Justin. And plus, Justin's they put him on the shelf. It's almost like with all this Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor going on, and who's gonna fight for the belt next between those two, they just totally put Justin on the shelf. Since his last fight was with Khabib, yeah, and he hasn't done anything. That was over a year ago now. It's like, wow, man. I mean, this guy, you got to keep him active. So anyway, my pick is Justin Gaethje.
Yep. So we're agreeing that one. So the next fight is going to be Shane Bulgos versus Billy Quarantino. Bulgos comes in at minus 190. Quarantino comes in at plus 175. Both guys pretty much well-rounded. Bulgos comes in with a 13-3 record, 5 wins by KO, 5 by subs, lost twice by KO, no losses by sub. Quarantino comes in with a 16-3 record, 7 wins by KO, 5 by subs, lost 1 time by KO. Sean Bulgos' last match was against Elson Barbosa, which he had that delayed KO. And before that, he lost to Josh Emmett. But these Sean Bulgos could take a punch and he can also give one. So Billy got his work cut off from him in this one. But Billy comes in with a last match against Gabriel Benitez. He beat him in the third round by KO, and he lost to Gavin Tucker in the decision in 2020. But I'm gonna go. I'm leaning towards Sean on this one.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Sean's the pick. This is gonna be a banger, man. These guys are gonna go crazy, bro. I'm telling you, this is one of those fights you don't want to get up out of your seat. You want to, make sure you have your nice little, whatever you're drinking on the side right there. This is the fight you definitely do not want to get out of your seat. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great banger right here. The pick is Bulgos on this one, definitely. He's a much better striker. Billy's definitely a good striker as well, but Shane Bulgos is the pick. I'm sticking with him.
Yep. So, all right. So we pick on that one. Next fight's gonna be. I already know who you're gonna pick in this. So next fight's gonna be Frankie Edgar versus Marlon Vera. Edgar comes in with a plus 135 underdog. Vera comes in with a minus 144 favorite. Both guys are pretty much well rounded. Edgar comes in with a 24-9 record. Vera comes in with a 17-7. Edgar comes in with 7 KO wins, 4 subs, lost 3 times by KO. Vera has never been KO'd, never been subbed, and he got 6 wins by KO and 8 by sub. Frankie Edgar's last match was a disaster. That KO was, man, that guy was sleeping while he was falling.
I think he's still sleeping from the time that Zombie put him to sleep.
Yeah, that's 2019. Yeah,
he's still sleeping. Frankie's done, man. Stick a fork in him. He's done. He is done. And Vera never beat Sugar Shane. Now, Sugar Sean. Sugar Sean is still undefeated. I'm just kidding.
Yep. So, but Marley did lose to Jose Aldo, and then he beat David Grant.
Yeah, Jose Aldo. And that was his last fight. I don't know. Something was wrong with him in that fight because it just wasn't Marlon Vera. Just wasn't him. Something was going on with that and now all of a sudden Aldo is, there's light in the tunnel, man. He has a resurgence going on. He's coming out of nowhere now, especially the way he fought his last fight.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Vera on this one. I think you're right. I think Frankie's pretty much done.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, hey, listen, we're Jersey boys right here. So, but Frankie, that might be a wrap.
Absolutely. All right, so the next match is the co-main event, which is Rose Namajunas versus Wiley Zhang. Rose comes in at a plus 107 underdog, with Zhang coming in as the favorite, which she does not have the belt at 113. So right now in this match, the person without the belt is the favorite. That's interesting.
That's weird.
Rose comes in with a 10-4 record. Wiley Zhang comes in with a 21-2 record. Rose comes in with a 2 KO wins, 5 by sub, 1 loss by KO, 1 by sub. Wiley Zhang comes in with a 10 KO wins, 7 subs, has only been KO'd once, and that was by Rose. This is going to be a very interesting match. Rose's last match was with Wiley Zhang back in April 2021, when she got head kicked in the first round. Before that, she beat Jessica Andrade, and then she lost by a slam by Jessica Andrade.
Yeah, that was a vicious slam.
Yep. She beat Joanna twice, and she also beat Michelle Watterson, Carolina Corrochi. So she has a lot of fighters that she has fought, name fighters. Wiley Zhang's last match was against Rose, where she lost by head kick. She also beat Joanna Before that, she also beat Jessica Andrade, Tisha Torres, Jessica Aguilar, Danielle Taylor. So she has a good repertoire of fights as well. And I don't know. This is gonna be a good fight, but I think honestly, I think Weili Zhang is gonna take this one. I
There's
think,
no way.
yeah,
There's no way. Thug Rose she's got this all the way. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Listen, both of them have great resumes, right? I'm telling you right now, there's no way. The last fight that they had, the way Rose rocked her, there's no way, man. I mean, are you serious? Come on, man.
that was a
The
lucky
pick
head
is
kick.
Rose. Thug
That was a
Rose all
lucky
the
head kick.
way.
That was a
That
lucky
wasn't
head kick.
lucky,
That was a
man.
lucky head kick.
Oh my God, bro. You
That was a
crazy,
lucky
man.
head
You
kick.
crazy.
That was a
There is
lucky head
no
kick.
way. Thug Rose is the pick right here. She is gonna piece her up like there's no tomorrow. Watch.
She got no knockout power.
All right,
She only got 2 wins by KO.
you'll see.
Nigga, nah,
Yeah, she ain't got no knockout power, but supposedly that kick to the head knocked this girl right out.
yeah, and that was like I said, for me that was a lucky kick. That was a lucky kick
All right.
because if that kick would never landed, she wouldn't have the belt right now. There's no way she would have the
All
belt.
right, guys, you heard it here. We got a disagreement going on here, guys.
Yep.
We got a disagreement. Thug Rose is my pick. You got Weili Zhang? All right.
I'm going Weili Zhang all the way.
Let's mark it up. Let's mark it up right here.
All the way. He's gonna come to I told you. So
You think so?
yep. I told you.
Hey, guys, that's an inside joke, just to let you guys know. When the fights are going on, we're going back and forth, texting each other. I told you. So if you guys know my pick, hit us up on Twitter. If you got my pick, hit G up on Twitter, letting them know I told you.
Yep. So like I said, Weili Zhang all the way.
All right.
So then we got to come to the main event, which is Kamara Uzman versus Kobe Covington. This is gonna be very interesting. Uzman as a -270, Covington as a +250. Both guys are wrestlers. They both could strike. Both very, very durable. Uzman with a 19-1 record. Covington with a 16-2 record. Covington got KO'd, which was by Uzman the last time. That's his 1 KO loss. Both guys have been subbed before. Uzman's last fight, he
got a broken jaw.
well, they said that it wasn't broken. That's what they were saying.
It wasn't broken.
They're saying it was not broken. So I don't know.
Sure looked like it was broken, hanging around.
That's what I don't know if that's what Kobe said it was broken, just whatever. But they said his jaw was not broken. But Uzman's last fight was against George Masvidal, which is baptized him. Put that guy to sleep real quick.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yep. Gilbert Burns before that, George before that as well again, and the last match was Kobe in 2019. His only loss, and this was way back in CFA in 2013, he got choked out in the first round. Kobe Covington, like I said, he is no slouch. He has cardio for days. He'll go all 5 rounds with Uzman. His last match was against Tyrone Woodley, which is pretty much retired him. Then he fought Kamara Uzman, which he got KO'd in the 5th round. Robbie Lawler before that, Rafael Dos Anjos before that, Damian Maia before that. But I don't know. Like I said, Covington is good, very durable, won't give up, will keep on coming forward. But I don't think this is the guy to beat Uzman. I doubt it. I think Uzman's gonna take it again.
Yeah, I mean, boy, this is definitely I mean, this is definitely going to be a close one. Can Kobe shock the world? That's the question right now. Can he shock the world? Because he's been training real hard, man. This fight has been, since the last time they met, it's been lingering and lingering on him, and he's been just running his mouth ever since that time. And I mean, like you said, the guy's got cardio for days, man. He can just go on. He's the Energizer Bunny. Um, can he shock the world though? That's the thing. Uzman, I mean, this is gonna be tough. This is I got a feeling this is gonna go the distance again. But my pick is Uzman. He's gonna retain the belt. This is definitely gonna go. It's gonna go the distance. Just don't see it.
Mhm. Last round,
That's my pick.
last match didn't go the distance, so Kobe got KO'd.
Well, I mean, he got KO'd. He got KO'd towards the end of the fifth round. Yeah, I mean, it was almost. I get it though.
Yep. So yeah, all right. So like I said, we can give out some quick picks, maybe some underdog picks, to try to give you guys some money. I'm gonna give 4 pick parlay. Then Lou's gonna give his 4 pick parlay, and I'm gonna go with my guys, the one that I chose, and we're gonna pretty much disagree on. Which I know Weili Zhang is not the underdog, but I'm gonna go with Weili Zhang on the first pick. Second pick, I'm gonna go with Al Alaquinta. That's gonna be pick number 2. I'm gonna go with Edmund Shabazian, pick number 3. And I'm gonna go with Chris Barnett, pick number 4.
Okay. All right. Well, you know me, guys. I always root, for the underdogs, man. I really want. I you know, I would love to see Kobe win. I would love to see him shock the world because I mean, Usman is like on high in the clouds up there. He's been up there for a long time, so it's time for somebody to bring him down. Um, even Chimaya is like saying, he's trying to get to Usman as fast because Usman's 35 years old, and he's trying to get to him. But I would definitely put a little something on Kobe because you know what? If he does shock the world, you guys are going to be happy with the outcome. Doug Rose, even though she's got the belt and she's the underdog, I'm definitely putting something on her. Definitely. And listen, don't ever count Chandler out. I mean, Justin's got some good hands, but don't ever count Chandler out, man. That guy's shocked the world many of times. And the only other one that I can see right now that you could, make a couple of dollars on, if it all turns out the way it's supposed to turn out, Jordan Williams is fighting for his life right here, pretty much in the UFC. So, I mean, he's the underdog. I'd put something on him because you know what? This one right here. If he doesn't win this one, he's on the chopping block. So, I put a little something on him. That's my 4-pick parlay right there.
All right, so you guys already know my 4 picks. His 4 picks. You want to throw some money on that? You go right ahead. Let's see if we win something. I'll send out my pick for DraftKings tomorrow. If you're with the FSI, join, and they do all different kind of sports, football, baseball, which is over right now. They just started NBA. And when you join, you get the MMA channel for free. So, you can just hear us every time we talk and get our picks. And we pretty much, we do okay. So join, subscribe, hit us up on Twitter, text us, comment, whatever you want to do. Just give us a like, share. The more you guys like, the more you share, the more this will keep on going on. We try to do our best every time to give you our picks and give you some info. But we're gonna close it out as thank you for listening and like I said, hit the like button, comment below. Just give it, say hi even if you want to. Please check out FSI _DFS. You can see the hat, this is the logo. Hit up on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter, hit Lou up on Twitter, join the group. They have a lot of good guys doing a lot of good sports. They do everything every day. So let's enjoy the fights. The main card is in New York tomorrow. Starts at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So let's enjoy and let's make this money on this card.
I told you so.
Yeah,
Hit him up on Twitter what I told you.
I told you souls are coming, but like I said,
When Doug,
have it. Like I said, we'll see tomorrow, and we'll see who wins and who has the big. I told you so. But as I end, have a good night and see you tomorrow.